Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Starfield. So, when we last left off, I was running around New Atlantis dealing with a Terrormorph problem, because two of them just randomly decided to show up, right in the middle of trying to convince the Council that we needed access to Terrormorph information, which was admittedly very convenient timing, isn't that useful? Almost suspiciously convenient timing. I'm not sure. But we'll see. We shall see on that front. But in other news, I've actually been a busy little boy. And would you believe, I think, I'm not 100% sure, because I only tested it for 5 minutes earlier. I think I found a fix for the audio problem. I think. As I said, I was only running around for 5 minutes before, testing things out. But I believe I've managed to fix the audio problem. So, while I cannot say I have 100% eliminated it, I think I have gotten rid of it like 95%. I've got my fingers crossed on that. I haven't been able to do any huge tests for it. In fact, this stream is going to be the huge test. Aren't you all lucky you get to witness that? Hang on, let me just really quick, let me tell you what it was called. It was called the Disk Cache Enabler, which you can find in the Starfield section on Nexus Mods. And I will read this out for you really quick, just in case you're... essentially, I'll admit, I don't really understand this, but from what I can understand, the way Starfield does its data caching is that it sets up a no buffering flag, and that's what causes the lag. Because what it actually is the disk, the hard drive, or the SSD I should say, the solid state drive that you install your game onto, can only run so fast. Even though it doesn't have a disk to spin up, it can still only access data so fast. And Starfield is telling it to access things too quickly. And it completely maxes out your disk drive to the point where it's having trouble accessing all the information. What I believe the mod does is, I think it makes loading times a bit longer, but it preloads a lot of more of the assets, so you don't get that loading lag. I think. I have no fucking clue if that's actually how it works. That is my understanding based on what it is. But here's the kicker. If I go up and talk to someone, it shouldn't... I've really got my fingers crossed on this. It shouldn't have an issue. I'm hoping that that is going to be the case. I want to see... Where's that doctor guy? Where's the tree guy? He's usually around here somewhere. Let's see if...
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
Oh, is he going to help? See? And he went straight into the conversation. There was no pause. His lip was synced up perfectly. Now, it's actually quite easy to get working. You just need the Starfield script extender, which is pretty much standard if you want to run mods. And then you need the cache data thing, whatever the hell it was called. I read it out a moment ago, I've already forgotten. Installing them super easy. It's basically just a case of dropping a few files into your Starfield folder, and it seems to have fixed the problem. And for the record, if you are running the game on a regular hard drive rather than SSD, it can also help with lag on that as well. As I said, it does increase load times. I assume it increases load times. So yeah, essentially, from what I understand, you can use it to reduce lag on a regular hard drive as well. Because that's what it's designed for. It just also has the fact that if your SSD can't quite run fast enough, it can help with that as well. So, brilliant.
You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before.
Oh, good.
The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
What?
It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Fine bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
Huh.
Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
Okay. So that's a dead end, pardon the pun.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
Right, and finally we've arrived at the point. Yes, I guess I'll be back as soon as I can.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Okay, Aquila City. I won't be doing that now. I've got other things to be doing. That reminds me. Need to... Yeah, I don't want that. I want you on. I'm also hoping that it'll stop with a little bit of loading lag here or there. I can't guarantee what it will and won't fix for this, but I'm hoping it's fixed most things. The SSD and a small script extender, I will take that as a just line to get this running. I'm like okay with that. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to talk to that guy, test everything out. As I said, does seem to be working better now. Hopefully this will have stopped any big major problems. I don't know. I'm also a little worried that maybe I'm not going to get any more achievements because it's like, oh, I'm running mods. I'm not allowed to do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm hoping that things are now a bit more stable. So, we've got some ambassadors to deal with.
You'll find the ambassador now.
This one might be complicated. I don't know. Alright, what do we got?
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
Noted. How do I know where I can and can't go? Ooh, event. Mask locked. Okay, well I couldn't unlock that one even if I wanted to. I haven't quite got that far yet. I'm guessing... Woo! Careful now. So this is the conference room, huh? Ooh, another vent. Ooh, this one's expert locked. Lockpick time. How many lockpicks have I got? I got 2. I really need to find where the hell to get more digipicks. Because there's barely any around where I am. Okay, so there's that one there. And you... Alright, so you two do the inner one. So you do... Alright, so that's that. You don't do anything at all. You can do all of them. You can do all of them. Of course you can. Gotcha. Hey! And now I can level that up too. Lovely. Hello! Don't mind me. Not doing anything illegal or illicit at all. You don't have any spare digipicks, do you?
Terrormorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport.
Oh, she sounds like she's going to be fun. Okay, well, I don't want to use up my last digipick on something like another vent.
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
Whoop. Sorry. I'm glad you get a warning on that stuff, because you're never 100% sure where you can and can't go in games like this. That was actually one of the few things I didn't like about Greedfall, is that you would instantly get in trouble if you walked into the wrong place.
Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
Understandable. Was a Terrormorph incident. Hello!
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terrormorph attacks. Do I have a deal for you? Yes, I'm here on behalf of United Colonies. Freestyle Collective's help.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
This is going to be a fun conversation. Yeah, you need help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. No, they sent me to beg. Please, 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 please. Now you heard correctly.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this?
Yes.
All right, I will give you one chance. One, to convince me. Understood.
I've got a couple of points into speech now.
I'm listening.
Okay. So I'm hoping I can get through this. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 point. Oh, also persuade.
There's a lot of scared people out there right now, and I could do something about it.
Also persuade. Oh, oh, wow! You only do like a high. Oh, I get it. So an auto persuade is just cross. Oh, that's an interesting way of doing that. Okay. Well, I only need 3 more points, so
You know that for sure.
bingo.
That is interesting. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these Terrormorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data's being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight.
Sounds fair.
Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Actually, yeah, that sounds perfectly fair.
Excellent. Follow me.
Hey, I didn't know how the auto persuade worked. I assumed it would be like a persuade of the whole speech check. No, it's of one level of the speech check. So, best to save when either A, you've got a high amount in there, like I had there was a 5-pointer, so that was actually worth doing. Or B, save it for your last dice roll. That might be a better idea to save it for the last one, so that you can guarantee a win. We good?
Code generator's just this way.
Oh, okay.
People often mistake rivals for enemies. We don't have to like each other to do the right thing.
Well, okay then, lovely. I got a couple of digipicks out of it, that's all good. You trespassing? Nope, nope, not trespassing. Navigator pack. Anything of note? Doesn't look like it. Always on the lookout for more digipicks. You go through them surprisingly fast. If you're careful, of course. You only use up one at a time. Ooh. Oh. That's a wood decoration. Please tell me that's not going to be one of the things I need for the tree thing. I hope not. Still, that was successful. So yes, interesting to see how the auto-persuade works. I do like that you kind of build up an auto-persuade if you get enough like successful speech things. That's a really neat feature. I actually kind of like that. Because it means, you know, you do enough speech checks and you become competent enough at it to like just nail someone right away. Alright, House Varun. Now this one was going to be interesting and was probably going to involve a bit of fighting. Because this guy was seemingly dead, but not dead. And there were apparently a lot of plants in this place. So I'm very curious where the hell this is going to go. I wonder what this door was about. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Didn't I want to swing into a store? Hold up. Hang on a second. Hang on. But just before we do that, let me see if I can remember. Do you take anything? I can't remember if this shop takes everything or not.
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Yes, by all means, have a look.
Oh, you will? Okay. Yeah, because we picked up some stuff and I'm like, I want to get rid of some of this. So a pack of cigarettes, we've got grenades. That's right, we had the helmets. The thing is, you don't actually get a huge amount of money for selling stuff. There is like a barter perk that increases the prices, but until you get it, you're kind of scuppered. So we got you on, haven't we? That's right, because you had a whole bunch of stuff with you. Here we go. Of course, the problem with this one is it is quite heavy at 12 mass. But it is what it is. Still need more ammo for the advanced holsters. Where was that gun store? Over on the other side of things. Experimental osmium dagger. That's right. So we got that, so we can get rid of the rescue axe now. So that's something. Oh yeah, the modified Equinox did EM damage. The problem with that, looking at it, is 30% damage while in space, minus 15% damage while on a planet. Now, minus 15% isn't bad, but I am spending more time on planets than not on planets. It's a question of, because these are both Grendel, so they're essentially the same thing. Got the same mag, same fire rate. Technically, that one's got a little less range, but it does have better accuracy, and it's slightly lighter too. Because we could easily get rid of this one and replace it with this one. And we never did work out whether I wanted the stealth Equinox or the regular Equinox. I think we can get rid of the stealth one. I've sort of determined that I think stealth attacks are stealth attacks, even if you don't have a stealthy weapon. I think the first one counts. It's just the stealth weapons keep you in stealthed longer. So we'll get rid of you. That's my shotgun. That's my advanced solstice. That's the cutter, which, I mean, you gotta have a cutter with you in order to gather up materials. So it's a case of, do we keep this one and take the minus 15 while on a planet? Which I am tempted towards, actually, so yeah, we'll get rid of you. So that, thankfully, reduces my stuff. Cheers.
Be careful out there.
Yes. Let me just check. Okay, so we want... You're on number 1, right? Yeah. Then we want pistol on number 2. What are you on? I assume you're on 3, right? Mm-hmm. Then you're on 4. Now let's move things around a bit. You I want on 3. Okay, you I want on 4. You I want on 5. You I want on 6. Modified Maelstrom I'll just keep as a backup. As with the modified... Actually, I could get rid of the modified Maelstrom. I was only keeping it around way back when because obviously I didn't have a lot of guns at the time. Cutter doesn't need me to favor on anything. Alright, that's good. Yeah, let me just sell that.
I would never dream of selling.
Actually, no, you know what? I will keep it as a backup. I feel like I should have backup weapons because ammo, I just seem to be losing ammo. Although I'm hoping not so much anymore because I did take the perk that gets me more ammo, so fingers crossed. Now, if I remember correctly... God, isn't this running smoother now? Dear God, this is the way the game is supposed to look. Yeah, playing it for a week looking like an absolute turd. Finally I get it to work again. I mean, it still looks bad because I'm obviously on very low graphic settings, but at least it's not as choppy. Now, where was that shop? It's definitely in the residential district, I remember that. There you are.
There's nothing. Nothing. Please, take a look.
Nice. Good. A lot more ammo. Yes. Wow, then you're actually on the up and up. How about that? Okay, now we can go back to the quest that I sort of left on hold for a moment. I don't think I should try taking a shortcut across there, you know? Call it a hunch. You know, this was something that did pop into my mind when they were doing the previews for Starfield, and Todd was up on his little stage, and he was like, you know, New Atlantis is our biggest city yet. And I remember thinking at the time, wow, we're going to spend a lot of time running from one arse end of that place to the other, aren't we? Bigger does not always mean better. I have. I'll get around to that when I get around to it, alright? Okay, so I know it's telling me to go that way. I want to look what's up this way, because I don't know what the hell this is. What is this? Ooh. That's weird. What's with all this? Is it just like, hey, let's dump a few things up here? Storage? Could be. Infinity Limited HQ locked. Huh. What's Infinity Limited? I don't know. Maybe there's a quest where we need to break into there at some point. Who can say? Guess we're using the back door. Getting that Fallout vibe. Well, they did say the place was full of life. Plant life, they wondered. Well, we'll start at the first floor and go from there. Come on. Oh, well, oh, okay, we're on the first floor. We go up to the second floor. So I thought it was telling me the floor that I was on, not I wasn't paying attention. Shush. Okay. That's it? This is your entire second floor. The fuck do you even need a lift to come up to a place like this for? Get some stairs, for crying out loud. Right, let's actually go into the embassy, because apparently everything's stored like underground here. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Something sounds awfully robotic. Oh, okay. Apparently we're doing this. I did not even realize it was locked. Turrets. I think I'll leave those off for now. Hello? Why do I get the feeling this is a robot talking to me? See, even the menus are loading faster. Yeah, see, I just got lucky and I found an advanced solstice. I was just... I think it was a random drop somewhere. I don't even remember what the hell it was, but... Okay, have they activated and should I turn them off now? Oh. They're not attacking anything. Let's deactivate them. There's something here. Are you hallucinating me? Ah, crap. Wait a sec. No. Great. Just want to... Oh, this is very loud. I don't know if the guy ran away or... More likely, I think I'm hallucinating right now. Oh, hi. Are you a real thing? I think you're a real thing. Tell you what, let's see. Let's turn these on now. Wait, deactivate turrets. Hey, there we go. Oh, actually, if I've rewritten them to protect me, then I should probably keep them active. Might help. Things have gotten weird. Oh, there's the turret. Wasn't sure if that was real. Nope. Stop interrupting my reload. It's actually quite annoying how easily your reloading can get interrupted. Oh, okay, hang on. What are we doing? A locked locker. Well, there might be something fun behind there. Alright, what do we got? So there's that. That's only going to be useful if... So those two could technically do the outer ones, okay. And... Nope, that's not going to do that, is it? Nope. Okay, so which ones actually can do the inner ones? Circles. You can... Not you. Can you... No, you and you do those. Best of my knowledge. Again, really wish... I do happen to have an auto slot. What's that do? Okay, apparently I completely used up my auto slots and I don't know why what happened. I don't know why it did that. Unless, of course, that's the game's oh so subtle way of telling me that that one doesn't go on the top row, it goes on another row. Are there any ones that are just exclusively for the top row? Are there any that are just exclusive to... Well, there's... Ah, okay, so this one's exclusive to that row. Hang on a second. How about you? Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to work this out. So, if I put that one, because that one can only go in, because there's none of the exclusive ones, or not many exclusive ones, I should say. So if that one goes in there, then I need one for that one, well, for that one, and that one, which is. So I'm thinking that one and that one. Yeah, okay, so this one and this one are for the inner one. So which ones can go for the middle? You can, you can't, you can't, and you can. Okay, so there's a lot here. Okay, so you two. Again, I really wish I could mark these for a level, but I can't do that. So it's you and you for level 3, you and you for level 2. So the rest is just a case of, I think it's you and you. And what did I say for level 2? It was you and you, and then level 3 was you and you. Woo! God almighty, that took some time. All that for a sodding med pack, that was not worth the effort. Okay, why is that one shooting at me? I thought I made these non-hostile. Or maybe it's just that one that's... Okay, so the turret is just angry at me for some reason. That turret is anyway. I'm convinced we're going to end up talking to a robot at the end of this. Don't know, it just has that vibe. You seem to be reactivating the vent system, at least that's something. Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently we're doing this. Wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so we get you there. You... No, you're not close enough. You? Okay, so that works. So you and you. That's good. Then we got. And now I'm out of Digipix. Oh. That was turret control. If I'd have noticed that. Conference room security. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Okay, fine. Hello. Where the hell did you come from? Accessible. Doesn't seem to be moving, so I'm hoping it's just a turret that I can take out from a distance again. I'd very much like a Digipick right about now. That would be nice. Apparently they're in really, really short supply, just like everywhere. Oh, you can jump. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Whoop! Wendy, I can fly. Okay. Oh, that's a chair. Okay. Not exactly sure what we're looking for right now. Right, demons in the basement, huh? Ah, no Digipix. It's Common security. Yeah, I need to find a place that sells digipics. Like, a lot of them. I don't like where this is going. Right. Interesting. Couple of robo dogs. Oh, there is an actual person here. I am shocked. Hi.
What seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. Nope. Okay, we're going in here now.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge, and then silence.
Well,
Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
no, I'd say you guys definitely got off worse. Yeah, it's a venom tree. That's not poisonous, is it?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand?
Yeah, what happened here? Is that what happened here? A power surge?
I take it you didn't have such an experience where you were then, Yes, the entire embassy was thrown into lockdown, trapping me in my quarters, disabling the Venom tree's filters, and arming the defenses. A disconcerting experience, to say the least. Was the rest of the city spared?
Spaceport's in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment.
Could say that.
You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door?
Hmm.
And the broadcast spoke of Terrormorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On Terrormorphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly?
Yeah, that's pretty much more or less it. Yes.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Definitely. Yep, you have my word. It will only be used for good. Knowledge can't be evil. What about knowledge of, say, gunpowder? Yeah, but you can use gunpowder for... Yeah, knowledge itself isn't inherently evil. It's just how it's used. It's like tools and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
I'm wondering if maybe he's got a digipick stored around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to swing into some of the stores, see if I can find one.
Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
Ooh. Hey, digipick. What is this? Furious Mudded Log. Ooh. That's a rifle. Only got a short scope. But that could be fun. I've been wanting a rifle in my arsenal for a while now. No, that's stealing. Wondering if he's got anything else. Nope, that's stealing. I'm looking for stuff that's not specifically stealing. Can I look at this? Do you mind? Ooh, arrival. Okay, yesterday marked the beginning of my 10 years. House ambassador. Marked with suspicious glances and sneers numerous strangers on the street. Okay. This morning I was roused from my contemplative prayer by the sounds of muffled shouting. Discovered a sizable group of UC citizens engaged in a protest at my doorstep. I tend to engage them in discussions were fruitless. Most would not even speak to me. Those who did refused to believe our intentions and alliances were purely peaceful. Each day my frustration grows. Great stuff, what have I done to merit such scorn? To receive a victory such a high-ranking priest, gravid, no less. Intention of engaging in talks with United Colonies, I was overjoyed. Seems I was deceived. Her stated mission and her actual intentions are clearly at odds. She refused every opportunity to engage with representatives from the UC. So she speaks incessantly about the need to surveil the very diplomats. Being with Deputy Roland was indeed promising. It was when one of Roland's more boisterous guests. How can we trust you snakes after what you did? Sorry I'm not reading all this out. I'm sparing my voice more than anything else. So yeah, we know that they did eventually abandon the place. Which result was simple. Hasrun has contacted me. Forced to harden my heart against possibilities I may never hear from them again. Don't remain unclear and comforted by Hasrun's willingness to re-engage communications. Also, they did reach out to him. That's interesting. Well, okay then. So that was a diversion, certainly. If you never leave this place, how do you have supplies? Ah, the great mysteries of the universe, I suppose. Okay, well that was successful. That was not exactly what I was expecting to get involved in. Still, we got access to the storeroom over here. Might be some good stuff worth looting, but we're going to have to wait because it's already past 4 o'clock. So it is time for a break. But things are going well, not only in terms of how I'm getting on with the game itself, but the game is running so much better now. Oh my god, this is so nice to actually be able to play. And god, yes, this is great. So, yes, back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Well, I just want to try something really quick. Nah. You notice the stutter's back? I wanted to see if I could change the capture setting on my OBS. Apparently not. I just wanted to test that because it would be more convenient. But I can't, so I'm just going to have to deal with the slightly more annoying version. But, yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry, I was messing with the settings during the break and I just wanted to see if I could get something out of it. Apparently I could not, but hey ho, it is what it is. Don't see anything of major note. Guess I can take a med pack. Ooh, Nova Blast Disruptor EM100. Hello. Hold up. Compare. So it's got more shots. It's pretty much better in every way except for damage. Okay, you know what? Screw it. That I can just get rid of. Don't need it. Don't want it. Go away. Thanks, but no thanks. What is this? A Varun spacesuit, huh? Which is really dark. Pass. I think we're going to have to go running around the shops see if we can buy some digipicks from somewhere, because... yeah, I just need more digipicks. I can't break into anything if I... it doesn't matter how good my lockpicking is. If I don't have digipicks, then I can't bloody well do anything. Still, we got what we came for, eventually. So that's all good. Yeah, it seems like... I don't know, just the way it was talking made it sound like it was a robot, I guess. That was probably deliberate, like they wanted to, like, twist. Or double twist, I guess. Still, all good. You know, that does make me think, actually. Let me double check. Because there's that turret there. Is there another turret, like... ooh, I can. That's fine. I don't need too much. Yeah, I need to really pay more attention for this stuff. Well, I got what I needed on both cases. Success. Lovely. Nice to be able to walk around with minimal lag. Now, who is going to sell Digipix? I'm trying to think. Is there fish in this? There might be like implied fish. You guys do Digipix? I mean, it's a distribution center. They should distribute stuff.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of... Welcome to UC I hope we have...
I think they fall under MISC, don't they? So if you don't even have a MISC section, you are of no use to me. But you may have a few laying around.
You have a nice day now.
I will if you've got any Digipix lying around. I wonder if it's possible to craft them. Because it just really doesn't seem like there's a lot available, and I'm like, there's gotta be a way to get more. I can't just keep getting, or keep hoping to get lucky with random drops from enemies and stuff. I mean, it's nice, but it's no guarantee, which is the problem.
I used to be an actuary. Now
Yeah, it seems like a step up. Now, Outland is clothing. It's not going to be at the bank. Speaking of which, not bad. Only need 15,000 more.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future.
Oh, that explains this. This is House Varun's place. I wondered why this was here. Okay. And it's like right next door to the church. I did go in there looking for...
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good. Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
Is he? Well, I wouldn't mind. Okay, so a Freestar Collective place over there. I'm still trying to get a lot of this like lodged in my head. I've got a general layout of most of this place. That's realty. Not going to be anything from that, is it?
Cool spacesuit.
I'm actually wearing it right now. I am wearing it right now.
Science, said he, promised impossibilities and performed
Working at the distribution center can be tiring. It sure is rewarding.
I might swing into... Actually, yeah, let's swing into Constellation, because I'm sure I've got stuff in my inventory I want to get rid of. Because I know I picked up some crafting material recently. Mm-hmm. I think one of my big problems. Let me go and see if I can find a science thing. I think there was one in the basement. So a weapons workbench, spacesuit workbench. It's an industrial workbench when it's at home. Oh yeah, that turns your raw materials into non-raw materials. Constellation mission board, research lab, pharmaceutical lab, cooking station. Because if I store everything in my inventory, it's like, well, what the hell do I need? I don't know. We need one amino acid. What counts as an amino acid, I wonder? I mean, theoretically... That just goes outside, doesn't it? Seems a bit awkward to have to do this all the time for each and every individual thing. Technically speaking, I could take all of the crafting gear out of there, and then I kind of wish it just like registered what you had in your inventory stash, which would be so much bloody easier. Hey. And it's blocked, so I'd need chemistry rank 1. Still, I got that, which... I'm assuming is a good thing. Oh, have I really done all that? Yeah, see, if you want to do some of the more advanced stuff, you got to go through the blockers, which is like, you know, outpost engineering, a botany there, zoology, just general outpost engineering for some of this stuff, which I don't even know if I'm going to do that, you know? Manufacturing. Yeah, see, I can't even do that much research because I don't have the perks in it. Can't actually craft medical kits, which is irritating. What can I do to my spacesuit? Oh my god. Looks like I need pack mods 3. So it shows you what you can do, but you can't necessarily do it. Interesting. I need pack mods 2 for extra capacity. See, again, I need spacesuit mods 2 for that. Although, I mean, I wouldn't say no to pocketed. Increases carry capacity. It's a nice to have. Can I change this? Nope, just the default skin. Yeah, so you can't do anything until you start investing perks in research. What can I do here? I see I need optics and laser 1 research, which I just don't have, so I can't do it. Yeah, I can't really modify my weapons beyond base at the moment because I just don't have the ability. By the way, did I level up? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, fine. Still no way to know if I can craft digipicks, but it doesn't look like it, which means I've got to find a place to buy them. I'm genuinely just trying to think where. I'm thinking maybe one of the shops at the spaceport might do it. Or... hang on, where are we in relation to everything else right now? Yeah, we want to go this way. I really wish you had a better local map. Because honestly, the local map they give you is shit. Would a medical place have digipicks? This is a long shot. I mean, it might. You never know.
Should you find yourself in need, welcome to...
med supplies?
Well, you've certainly come to...
Nope.
Take care of your...
Oop, wrong button.
Self.
Yeah, I think there's definitely supposed to be fish, I just can't see them. So that's a clothing shop. I don't think they're going to sell digipicks there. There was CJ's, was it? Yeah, that's a coffee shop. Again, unlikely to sell digipicks. That's an apartment. I mean, I guess the weapon store might.
You know, you're here because you need something. Only the finest collection.
Nope. Not unless you got one knocking around. I mean, I'm not above stealing. Tower there, we've got Chunks, which is a food shop. Pioneer Towers. No, it doesn't look like it. Which was the area that my parents were in? Because didn't I get a note from my mom she wanted to talk about something?
Sweetie, I was just thinking of you. You never knew your Gran, but she's about the only one like you in my whole family tree. Left home at an early age. Well, ran away, really. Became a UC Marine, if you can believe it.
Serious business.
You would know better than I only met Grandma a few times. Oh, she was fierce. I swear. Her eyes almost glowed. Every time I saw her, she'd drill me on math. If I got her questions correct, she'd give me a treat. Once, I got them all right and answered her bonus question, and she smiled. The only time I ever saw her do that. Most formidable woman I have ever met.
I think I would have liked her.
I don't know why, but I really think you would. Well, I was going through storage, and I found her old armor. I think she'd like you to have it. You have that same thing. You're forging your own path, not just letting life toss you this way and that.
Don't know what to say.
You deserve it, sweetie. Oh, enough of this. I don't want to make a scene. You need anything, sweetie?
Neat.
You're welcome anytime. And
Got Gran space helmet, huh? I'll have a look-see at that. That's ooh. And it's pocketed. Ooh, that's really fucking tempting. Because here's the thing. Sturdy, galvanized, and mirrored. I don't really care about those. Pocketed. I could wear Gran's armor and it's pocketed. And it's got decent physical protection. And it's not that much lower. It's barely any lower on EM, and it's only a little bit lower on energy. Yeah, okay, yeah, airborne, physical, whatever. But it has all four of them at least. This one doesn't even have radiation I'm currently using. Oh yeah, I'm switching. Screw it, I'm switching. 5. Really? Pocketed is 5. Actually, I also prefer the look. I actually kind of like that. That's a good looking armor. That's neat. Actually, I like that. Okay, we also got a helmet too, didn't we? Ooh, I don't like that. Wait, sensor array? What the hell is that? What's a sensor array? Oh, but it is really much better than my current one. But that's like minus 25% oxygen consumption, and I really like that. Is a sensor array like you can see enemies? That would be really fucking useful to have. Ooh. See, this is making me want to put points into research now. I'm not leveling up fast enough for that. Yeah, I read a fucking comment on... I can't even remember where it was. It was a YouTube video or Steam forums or something like that. Someone had said, you know, I played the game for a week. I'm already at level 500. It's like, fuck you. Level 500, my arse. I don't believe that for a hot second. See, I like stats. I think the stats are good. But I don't like the physical look. Like, it just looks too... Nah. Like, I really like the look of the one I'm currently using. Big, wide open thing. Well, I don't like it, but I think it's best of the two. But at the same time, I'm like, it's got a sensor array. See, I kind of want to keep this one because of the oxygen consumption. Means I can run around a lot more. So I think that one I'll put in storage, but the other one I'll sell. I can't believe pocketed was like 5 extra points. Like, you'd think pocketed would be at least 10. I was expecting 10. 35 points. Woohoo! Alright. Now, where the hell is Constellation? That way. Because I'm not going to sell Gram's old stuff. That seems rude. But I will store it. Stash that away. The other one I can sell. That should get me at least a few thousand credits. And I am going to try and track down a store that will sell me digipicks. There's got to be one somewhere on this godforsaken planet. And if it's not here... Could be underground. Wasn't there like a whole underground section to this planet I keep forgetting about?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Correct, I have no bounty yet. Is this a store or what?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
General activity, huh?
What? Oh, sorry. Just the Terrormorph attack. Yeah.
You never know, might come in handy. Not one digipick among you. I am.
Chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
I am very
After that
disappointed.
business with the Terrormorph, it's good to get back to small crimes and petty thieves.
You say so, pal.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
Oh, please, take...
See, you've got you've got some digipicks. There we go. And okay, I can sell the spacesuit. I don't want. Really, only 1,500. I was expecting at least a little bit more than that. Anything else I want to get rid of? I don't think so.
Thanks for coming in.
Forward operating
It's literally the only shop that had digipicks. I wouldn't bother otherwise. What's this? Ah, interesting. Okay.
My boss says that if I buy enough.
Alright, well. Dozens of shops and only one of them will sell me digipicks and only ever 2 at a time. I'm gonna have to work something better for that. Either that or I'm gonna have to be a little more selective about where I use them. Just surprised how rare they are, because like lockpicks in other games, they're 10 a fucking penny. They're all over the shop, but digipicks are much rarer in this game. Oh lovely, it's raining.
On the record? What response?
Here on Vanguard business?
You don't even want to know.
Howdy.
Well, I got some good news and some good news.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Yep, code pieces from House Ruin and Freestar, as ordered.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, alright?
Noted. What's her name, by the way?
Hello.
Because she knows what the hell we're looking for. I don't.
Okay. Hello.
Bit of lag there. First bit of lag of the day, though. I'm not exactly going to complain about that. I do think that this game may have like a memory leak issue, because it does seem to get more unstable the longer you play it. Still, it is what it is. Can't say I'm shocked.
Yes. You needed something?
Didn't get much sleep last night. A storm decided to roll in about 2:30 and kept me awake. Not that I can't sleep through lightning, it's just I really like watching storms, so I sort of stayed awake for it. It happens. Okay, before we do this, just in case something goes spectacularly wrong. I don't like re-rolling saves if I can help it, but sometimes you need to in an emergency. Okay, what we got? Woo! Safeguard the past, secure the future. We recall the cost of unfettered war. We stand as the bulwark of peace. Hello.
No chit-chat on duty.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Oh, okay.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Well, okay then. That's one. Wait, really? House Varun? This is weird. Why are they scattered around all over the place? And why am I the one here? I mean, I suppose I'm just like taking out the information, I suppose. This is weird. Okay. Oh, I get it. It's supposed to have like a secure... Right, there's supposed to be a security team behind each one and they like verify the code. Just that there's no one there because House Varun all up and left. Cool. Creepy. 18 you said, huh? Entity. Okay, brilliant. Entity. T. Terrormorph, of course. Thank you. Should this be on fire or something? Bowls like that are normally on fire. All that just to bloody do that, honestly. Almost seems anticlimactic. I was almost expecting something out of like fucking the Da Vinci Code or something. You go down into the secret vault and you're studying books for weeks on end, trying to find the secret hidden lore or something. I don't know. Where am I going? Apparently I'm going that way. Don't exactly know why, but apparently I am. Wait, where the hell am I going right now? Oh, Deputy McIntyre. Why am I going down here then? I don't know. Quest marker seems to want to send me this way, so let's go. I could have... Oh, never mind. I guess that's the one the game felt was the closest.
Pardon. There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Sure.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. Is the answer to stopping more attacks really in here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on Terrormorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, makes sense. Made someone a promise. Yeah, can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot.
I had a feeling.
Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Sweet. Ah, so there is a walk button. It really is a thing in these Bethesda games. It's always the same. That your run speed is quicker than them, but your walk speed is slower than them. I have never understood how they always manage to pull that off. Like, seriously. Ooh, where are we going? Apparently we're going this way. Who knew? Ooh. Balcony? Whoa! Oh, what the how high up are we? Holy balls! Hey, I can see my ship from here. Sort of. Wow. That's... just fucking wow. That is... okay, I will say, this game can sometimes look not so good, although that's partially my graphical settings. But god damn, this game can look really fucking good sometimes, even on low settings. Holy balls. Okay, I just want to step away from the edge there a little bit. Hello!
Alright, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Sure. I am ready. Yeah, remind me again, what does it take to become a citizen? Doesn't mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, does it?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen.
Good.
Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Good, I am glad to hear about that. I think this game is very careful to say, no, don't worry, all the other options are still on the table. You're not locking yourself out of anything by doing this. Let's do it.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Aye.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terrormorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Okay. Yeah, they asked me for a name. Who are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Okay. Take it to my grave, I guess.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Who'd be asking for me by name? I am wondering if one of the people they apparently killed, because it was supposed to be this thing of like, oh, we executed these 3 people at the end of the Colony War. Is one of them still alive? I'm willing to bet that might be where we're going right now. Alright. Anything worth scavenging? Doesn't look like it. Looks like storage. See, theoretically I could open up all of these, but I don't have the digipicks to do it. Still, this might be a place to come back to and loot later on. That's inaccessible, that's expert locked. Hi. Wanting A-level clearance required. This just seems like a storage place. Who'd be asking for me by name? Like, who knows I'd be... Jesus Christ, I didn't even know you were there. Who knows I'm here?
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
This is getting weird. It's gonna be one of these guys, isn't it? They're like still alive or something. Or is it gonna be a clone of that woman? Because she said there were other clones and they were all supposed to be dead.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Yep. Yeah, this is the goddamn prison. Only for 2? Or is it just for 1? No, it's only for 1, apparently. Okay.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
I think I can take a wild guess. Given the amount of security, to say when it was pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois.
There it is. I couldn't remember his name.
But most know me as Victus.
Yeah, I recognize the
I
resemblance.
was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
My God, the UC's been lying all this time. Like, yeah, no shit. Look, I always said these guys had a very Starship Troopers vibe to them, so... So, what'd you do?
To warrant my execution. The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terrormorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed.
Interesting. Yeah, so you see faked your death then.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity. But my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met. Except about what you actually want. Sanan, that's Hadrian's last name. Yeah, I'm wondering if... Because presumably she was born before the execution, because they sure as hell wouldn't make her after that. Unless she knows.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She has. Kind of a stretch to have what you two had to call a family.
relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
Yeah, tell me about the cloning program.
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies. Displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Yeah, I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
You want to track down war criminals, people like you? How's that work exactly? I mean, fair. And, like, I'm not entirely sure if we can trust the old team. Bringing them on board, yeah, their expertise would be useful, but we don't necessarily know if one of them isn't still fighting the war.
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right.
Not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah, why do you need me to do this? Why not handing over to a recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout.
Oh. That's actually not too bad. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man? That's a fair question.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Okay. Yes, I was hoping that we could get an option to speak to someone else. Would you like me to arrest him and turn him over to the UC?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Consider him dust.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Interesting. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be something like this. There's just a vibe to it, wasn't there? Probably for the best that that's inaccessible. I don't want to do an accidental jailbreak. Well, now that's interesting. You know, the way he was describing it, and I could be wrong, but it almost sounds as though what's her name knows her, well, for lack of a better word, father might still be alive. Well, I'm happy about that, at least. That's interesting. Yeah, let's go talk to this, what's her name, and confirm that this is okay. Actually, let's instead pause and take a bit of a break, because it is already 10 past 5, and I need to go to the bathroom right now. So back in a minute, guys. And we are back. Alright.
Excuse me?
Were you actually trying to get my attention then, or are you just saying, excuse me?
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. Alright?
Has Hadrian been told about this?
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
Fine. I don't like it, but I will for now.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
Yes, the prisoner asked me to deal with a Dr. Orlace. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orlace? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlace is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Yeah, the location of Hadrian's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to head to the Den. Anything you can tell me about it?
The Den? It's a star station, orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
Yeah, what are the chances of being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Yes, I don't like that you're keeping it from Hadrian, but...
Yes?
I mean, I understand where she's coming from. I just don't think that's a very nice thing to be doing to her. Personal opinion, but... Okay. So, according to my... Yeah, I need to go to... I don't even know if I can get over there. Let's find out. Actually, I don't know why that... I always do this. I always feel like I need to physically go to my ship to take off. I don't, but I feel like I do. Because I should... Here's the thing. I don't actually know if I've got this distance to be able to get to here or not. But you'll get to here. Get to where, you know, I need to go. Off? Okay. I really wish I knew how the hell the fuel thing worked. Oh, and we're here. Wrong one. Cathonia. Whoa. That is a very red star. Just a gas giant, huh? Why are there just rubble floating around? Hey! Okay, let's go and have a look. This could be a trap. Also, is that a, Does your ship have lights? I don't know if this ship has lights. It definitely doesn't have lights, does it? I think I need to give my ship headlights. Because it's all dark on this side of the planet, and that's a little bit of a problem. Ooh. What's I notice some credits? What's this? The old den. Oh, the old den. Oh yeah, that's right. They did say, didn't they, that there was like... There was the old den and there was the new den. Where's the other... Careful now, careful now. Don't do anything too stupid. Even by my standards. And full platinum. We don't have a mooch at the old den. If it lets me dock, I probably won't, because I'm willing to bet the guy I'm looking for is probably here. Knowing my luck and just like accidentally skipping ahead in things. No, can't dock? That's fine. It's just sort of here. Interesting. Well, there it is. Might as well scan the system while I'm in it. I think I'm going to try and do that. Just make a small habit of scanning systems when I'm in them. Even if I don't plan on doing a lot there. Just go to a system. Apparently I just got 4,000 credits added. Why did I just get 4,000 credits added? What the hell was that? Why did I just get 4,000 credits? Ooh. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be a huge amount going on here. Exterior ruins? Interesting. And then we've got the den. Ship? What do you mean ship? Well, apparently we need to go here, so let's do this. It's weird that I've got so focused on this quest line. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Like it's got some really good writing in it and everything, so I'm very happy about this. Can I say hello?
Den acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Sweet. I only need to get up to 500 meters to dock, so we should be fine. Oop. So I don't know if he's... This thing's kind of freaking out there at the bottom. I don't know if the guy is specifically going to be here, if this is going to leave me on a wild goose chase elsewhere. But let's find out. Don't get to go on space stations very often. Should be fun. Whoa. Well, this place looks like it's seen better days.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Hey there. I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Trade Authority. Hello.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome. Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's any... Our stock may not... And seeing it is a pleasure.
What you got for sale?
You won't find a better...
No digipicks. No one has digipicks, like, ever. It's like they're illegal or something. I don't know, are they?
Hello.
Wouldn't have thought so, but hey, you never know. Just no one sells them. How the hell are you supposed to get a good amount of digipicks if you literally just have to hope that you'll stumble across them somewhere? I don't know.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
I'm with the Vanguard.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform.
I don't wear it.
So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orlace. I heard you might know him.
Orlace? Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
Former UC scientist wanted for war crimes.
Seriously? Out here? Surprised they didn't send out a general notice he's in town. Though, I guess there's less a chance he bolts if they keep it hush. But I expect we would have heard something... Wait... The Warlock. There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back.
Huh.
The theory is debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting. Can't think of a better spot your Orlays might be hiding.
Thank you. Yeah, anything you can tell me about him?
I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story bored haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer.
Yeah, so what's the dangerous part about Etherea's orbit?
Well, the original dense star station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding House Varun zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Etheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all. Though, maybe it's not just the field that's been picking them off.
Interesting. Yeah, anything I should know about the den?
Things you should know? The den's not really that kind of place. This is a quiet assignment. Keep an eye out for pirates, make sure smuggling's kept to a minimum, occasional rescue job out in the debris fields. Otherwise, it's mostly long haulers and staying ready for the day the collective wants another round, or House Varun comes back in force.
Fair enough. Take those coordinates.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Digipicks, Digipicks. Does anyone have some Digipicks? None in here, none in there. Ah, fuck. Oop. Couple more, won't say no. Oh, is that? So this increases magazine size and weapon bash critical chance for all allied augments. Nice. These things really are just scattered around, aren't they? God, trying to get all of those is going to be a fucking nightmare next time or the first time I decide to do like a quote 100% run. I'm not going to do a 100% run on this thing because I don't think there's enough information floating around about that. I get the feeling he's someone you can like get for your ships if you want. The amount of just leftover food here is obscene.
Don't let Orville get to you. Just smile, take your drink, and be on your way.
How's talking about history makes people so uncomfortable?
Okay, well, I managed to grab at least 2 Digipicks, so not complaining that much, but it could be better. Always looking for more. I hit board, not cockpit, didn't I? God damn it. This is a small ship at the moment. Alright, where are we going? Yeah, I had a feeling. So what's this then? Ship. I don't know. Ecliptic Battleship Camulus. Cool. Okay. I don't really want to hang around, but nice to know it's there. Alright, this is probably going to end up in a scrap. And my only hope is that I don't kill the bastard. I'm going to try to not kill him and actually capture him because that's what's kind of wanted. Hello. Level 28, huh? Well. Okay. I mean, I might be able to get him without a fight, but I doubt it. At least I can see the rocks this time. What was that? Right. Fucker's got mines. I saw it just as I was flying past. That's fine, just let my ship repair itself. Oh good, you can blow them up. I was a bit worried you might not be able to.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Mot. All systems, shoot them down.
I think I got blown up. God damn it, how damaged was I? Don't know what hit me. I was trying to not kill him. My problem... See, my problem... And I did get a level up. I don't know if... My issue is that I cannot specifically hit certain parts of ships. At least I don't think I can I? Yeah, targeted control. Do I want to... This is the thing, it's like so many of these things are like, oh, disable the ship, disable the ship. It's like, I want to be able to do that, but I really don't want to have to waste a perk doing this. You know? It's like, I'd prefer not to have to do that. We'll try it a couple of times. Maybe I can do this without blowing him the fuck up. No, not that. I think he's hiding. See, I can take him down. That's not a problem. It's just I don't want to take him down. I want to capture him.
Scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Mot. All systems, shoot them down. It was a mistake coming here, you lass.
God damn it. Wow, his weapons are quite strong once my shields are gone. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that. I'm wondering if I should just blow him the fuck up. I want to capture the bastard though, that's the thing. Like, I want to do this properly if I'm gonna do it at all. I want to capture him, because I do have an EM weapon that I can use to knock him unconscious. It's just...
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, moat. All systems. Shoot them down. To try harder. What are you? Oh no! I will not die in a cave!
Hey, I got lucky. Somehow I got lucky. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my EM weapon to knock him unconscious. I don't know if I can do any better than that, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I've never done anything like this before. Let's see how we get on.
I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more!
What the?
Emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
Oh, did he kill himself? God damn it.
Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Damn. After all the trouble I went to and he fucking kills himself. I went to all that fucking trouble and he fucking offs himself. That is so annoying. His voice sounded familiar as well. I wanted to talk to him because I was like, I recognize the sound of that voice. But it doesn't look like I'm going to get the chance to find out. Oh well. 'Tis a shame. I was hoping to have the chance to knock him unconscious. The problem was the door was inaccessible. So unless there was like some super secret method to doing it, I don't think you're supposed to be able to bring this guy in alive. Again, could be wrong, but it certainly seemed like I didn't have a choice but to stand out here and watch him die. Which is a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a bugger, to be sure. But guy didn't want to be taken in alive. Is bugger all I can do about that. Oh, master lock. Ooh, no. I don't want to waste a digipick on a bloody space helmet display. Tanks, but no tanks. Pack. Ooh, panacea. Well, as I said, a shame. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I hate using the ladders, they suck. You are so slow on a ladder, it's kind of stupid. Oh. Hang on. Delivery is complete. Item was exactly as asked. Whenever imagined this was possible. You do amazing work. For the things you've done, won't get a trial, lock you in a cage, rest of your life, no way for man to live. When they come, you kill them or show them you won't be caged. Who sent them this? Or is that him? I don't know, was that him talking to himself, or... Ooh. Yeah, was that him talking to himself, or was that someone sending him a warning? It's probably him talking to himself. Like, he knew he would spend the rest of his life in a cage, as he put it. Well, I got all that trouble to shoot down the bleeding engines, and what happens? Fucker offs himself. Bastard. Okay. Well, at least we didn't have to waste a skill point. Which does remind me, what the bloody hell do I want? What do I want my next skill point to be? I do need an extra point in one of these at some point. Maybe I will get the targeting. Okay, so in terms of what we've got like available. We got a point of stealth, which would be tempting. We do have second rank here, so what have we got? Energy damage, airborne environmental damage. Spend 4 more skill points. Food and drink more effective. Psychic damage. Really? I mean, I don't want that, but... Okay. Or we can have more health, which wouldn't be too bad. Maximum capacity going up would be quite nice. Need more persuasion, need more looting. Ships are 10% stronger will automatically surrender to piracy demands. Diplomacy. You can force the target NPC at or below your level to stop fighting. Force an NPC below your level to flee. 10% weapon damage resistance for each spacesuit and helmet equipped when you don't have a companion in your crew. Right, so that's like an extreme version of the introvert perk, well, trait that I started with. Interesting. Yeah, because this is, again, I'm not going to buy it, but like buy for 20% less and sell for 25% more. You practically need that if you want to make quick cash. Not essential. You got bribery. Bribery reduce, bribery reduce. Yeah, that is literally just bribery. Okay. Throwing grenades now shows a trajectory arc. See, again, that's like a nice to have. Because this is the thing. I'm at like level, what am I at? 15? And if people are saying that they can easily reach level 300, I don't think I have to worry too much about perks, about what, you know, what I do and don't want. So, yeah, it seems like EM weapons are specifically designed for knocking people unconscious, which is why I wanted to keep that EM weapon around. So yes. So yeah, we're still. Oh, we got lasers. I could do more damage with lasers. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, I haven't put any money into this at all. I'm almost tempted to do this one. For medicine, that's a nice to have. And what do we get for this? Using expense less fuel, generates more quickly, double previous bonuses. Okay. And security. See, that's quite nice. Expenditure, that just speeds the hacking process up. So that would be bloody useful. Do I want to go for master hacking? Because if I went for master hacking, it means every single lockpick in the game is basically mine. My problem is I don't have enough fucking digipicks. As previously discussed. I don't know what I want. It's not a case of, oh, well, you know, none of these sound really good. It's like a case of too many options, and it's going to probably be a little more time before I get another level up. So, what do I want? I mean, stealth would be good. What is my next level on stealth? Yeah, rank 2. Upgrades to stealth meter. 50% more difficult to detect while sneaking. Suppressed weapons do an additional 10% sneak damage. Oh, suppressed weapons do the sneak damage. So you do need a silencer. Maybe that's why I've been finding it so hard, because I'm not using a fucking silencer. It wouldn't surprise me. I very much like more carry capacity. It's always useful. More health. Again, always useful. So yeah, like all three of these, really fucking good. Weapon damage, health, lockpicking. God, what do I want? Okay, let's think analytically about this. Not analytically. Objectively, maybe. If I get the lockpicking, that means I can open master locks, which does technically mean more experience coming in, because presumably they're going to be worth more. Stealth makes sneaking around easier. I don't really need stealth. That's more of a nice to have. So let's put the stealth on hold for now. Carry capacity means I can carry more shit. Useful, not essential. Health, again, I'm doing alright health-wise. Like, I'm getting my arse handed to me a little bit, but I feel like I'm doing okay. So in terms of what is actually useful to have, I either upgrade lasers, because I do seem to be using lasers quite a lot. It wasn't my plan, but it just sort of happened. Or I upgrade that. You know what? I'm going to go with this. Sure. Why not? Because getting master locks is useful. I've run into master locks on quite a frequent basis at this point. So that would be an idea. Well, a little unfortunate that I couldn't secure him. Not for lack of trying. Like, I tried. What the hell is Toil Man? So is this like a binary thing? Hang on. Nope. I don't know, it's weird that it's in the same place. I'm assuming, I mean, I didn't think Alpha Centauri was a binary one. Ooh. Apparently it is.
Attention vessel, you have entered restricted space. Please respond.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Give me a moment. God damn it. Is this place restricted? I didn't even realize.
To jump to safe harbor immediately.
Okay. Oh, off limits? Why? What happened?
Tolomon 2 is a biological exclusion zone. Nothing down there but Terrormorphs and UC soldiers keeping an eye on them.
Oh.
Best course of action is to leave while you're still able.
Alright, leaving. Sorry. I really was just having a mooch around. So is this... Is that the site of Londinium then? Is that what I'm reading from this? Honestly, really, I'm just looking. scan that. Travel. And we're off. I like to do it quickly in case someone decides to show up after you've loaded in. Wrong button. Neat. Cool. Lots of stuff. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, they're probably not going to be very happy about this. Not for lack of trying. Why am I here? Went to the wrong one. I thought I clicked on that, but I guess I didn't. I like how the pop-up is still popping up because I move so goddamn fast.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
I think I already know about that. Well, I suppose you're going to be very happy, aren't you?
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
Tried to bring you in, but he took his own life.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
I got your evidence right here. Found this, his ID.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Why do I not like this?
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Is this guy's a guy a robot?
A military Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him.
Why are you helping us with this?
I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed, my purpose is not.
Right, so stopping the Terrormorph attacks is your way of helping the UC as best you can.
Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Fair. Ooh, and 3,000 credits. Also, you don't get a lot of experience points for completing quests. I'm quite surprised. Honestly, I think you get more experience points wandering around and exploring. Interesting. So, I suppose my next objective is quite clear. Head to Mars. Speak to the people in the research camp. I had a feeling that place was going to become like a hub. It just had that look to it. It was like a big open building. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a hub. Which was all the way on Mars, wasn't it? Alright, let's do this, I guess. Alright, well, here we are, we're on Mars, and yep, this place is... Yeah, when I saw the landing pad, I was like, yeah, okay, we're going to be coming back here occasionally. Anyway, I think this is a decent place to leave off for today. Yeah, it is essentially a case of... That was the wrong button. Hang on. We're doing good. We got another level up, which is fine. I don't feel like we're leveling up that fast. Like I said, someone online I saw said that, oh, I'm already at level like 300 or whatever the hell it was. Which I'm like, no. No, you're not. Some people just like to show off. But that's fine. But we're doing okay. We do still have... I don't know how much more of this quest there is, but we still got other things to do. What I will probably do is I'll probably run the UC questline out. Then we'll jump back on the main quest, do a little bit on that before jumping over to another one. Because we still got, obviously we've got the Crimson Fleet one, and we've got the Raijun Industries one. I don't know how many more quest lines there are. There's definitely going to be one with the Freestar Collective at least. I am hoping that if I can go over to the Freestar Collective, which this next mission seems to be sending me towards... maybe I can pick that quest line up over there. Because I've been trying to just, like, organically run into it. And I just haven't done that yet. So, we'll see. We'll see. But we got plenty more shit to do yet. Technically speaking, we could pay this off. How are we actually doing in terms of money? Doesn't just say on the main page. Oh, we got 165,000. I could pay off that debt at this point. And still be quite comfortable. I'll make a point of doing that next time I am in New Atlantis. So yes, we shall leave it there for today. And hey, it looks like the lag on audio is pretty much gone. I noticed a couple of times where I got a couple of drop frames here or there. And I think there was one person I talked to where it's like a split-second lag on the speech. But it seems like I've fixed that problem. So honestly, playing Starfield today was just fine. There was like no real issues at all. I'm very happy with this. So, yeah, I got my fingers crossed. Hopefully going forward, we've eliminated most of the problems. Not all of them. There will always be problems. But it looks like it's stable enough that it's actually playable now. So I am very happy about that. It only took me, like, what are we on now? Session 7, 8, something like that? I don't even remember. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.